was last week. So, the championship board has been set for Phoenix this weekend. However, it was not without some tempers and controversy for all three divisions. That's gotta be a first. We start with the Truck Series, where Brandon Finger, who is locked in, will race with Christian Eckes, Ty Vacheski, and Corey Heim tonight for the championship. But there's a fifth player in this equation, Taylor Gray, who was one of the four drivers eliminated last week. Late in the race at Martinsville, here's what happened. Taylor Gray led Eckes, who had like 187 laps on the day, so Eckes punted him straight all the way down, and Gray is not happy with that move. Tempers were exchanged after the race, but the 17 said on the radio, "We'll get him at Phoenix." And then we move on to the Xfinity Series, which somehow managed to one-up this. Another punting occurred, this time between the 00 of Cole Custer to Chandler Smith in the 81, who, as you can see by the graph I have so conveniently laid out, did not advance. Custer did alongside Austin Hill, Justin Allgaier, and AJ Allmendinger. That will happen on Saturday. But after the race, Chandler Smith did not hold back in his altercation. Here they were after the race, Custer on the left, Chandler on the right, discussing it. You see that? That was in I've never thrown a punch. Chandler has no ride for 2025. Custer does, and Chandler may not be in the sport next year. I think it's getting to it. But then we go to the big house, the Cup Series, which will race on Sunday. And this one was somehow worse. Not in the fisticuff sort of way, but in the what did we just watch sense. So, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano were already advanced in. Ryan Blaney would go on to win the race and lock in the third spot, but none of that was the controversy. What mattered is how the last spot happened. It was between William Byron and Christopher Bell, who, as you can see, were both in danger. If Byron got passed by either one of these two cars, he would lose the spot and be out. If Bell were to pass one more car, he would make it in, but he's a lap down, and Byron is not. So as they come to the final lap, watch right there. That purple 23 is Bubba Wallace, which is the next car Bell can pass. But Bubba is horrendously slow. He was on the radio saying he had a tire going down, but there's no evidence of it. No tire smoke, no nothing. And then Bell does this. Into the wall! He full throttles it! Around the wall to take 18th and advance. That was what initially happened. However, because of the wall riding maneuver, NASCAR docked Bell 4 positions and knocked him out. But that's not the big issue. The big issue is what was up with the 23. I'll tell you what was up with the 23. We don't know if he actually had a tire going down. We don't know whether or not he was purposely slowing to allow Bell. That would be bad already, but it's worse for Byron, because the two cars behind him, Ross Chastain and Austin Dillon, they're the same manufacturer as Byron. They're all Chevy drivers. So there was incentive to not actually pass him, and NASCAR had snippets from Chastain's radio saying as such that the 24 was 1 point to the good. So what ended up happening was the 1, 3, and 23 all lost their spotter for the next race, and they're going to have a substitute, and that is the penalty they serve. But Byron's in, Bell's out. And that took so long to actually decide. But these are our championship 4 for each division, which will happen at Phoenix this weekend. And the recap of such will be coming in the next Spartan Short, as there are none this week.